Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. This Labor Day at Lowe's, shop member-only doorbuster deals for a limited time. Save $50 on an Ego string trimmer, now $169. Plus, get 50% off select Holland pavers. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, Labor Day doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/1 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
It's podcast time. The Ben Herrera and Starlito Show. A Black River Studios podcast. Enjoy the show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode, the paranormal episode, here on the Ben Herrera and Starlito Show. Here we are, we're back with an awesome episode that we're going to be putting on tonight. Thank you. So, tonight is a special episode. It's an awesome episode. We got a video to show you guys that we've had several people here watching it and it freaked them out. So we'll just throw that out there and hope you guys like the video. So if you want to talk a little bit about what we went to or what we did and everything else.
Well, first of all, welcome everybody to the Ben Herrera Starlito Show. I am Starlito. That's Ben Herrera. Saturday, very unexpected. We were out there to do a video shoot and stuff like that, take pictures in an event, the Mexican Fiesta that was out there. However, engaging in that, we had several people talk about this haunted restaurant. They never said what name it was or what. They just said it was haunted. They gave us the address, how to get there, but they didn't tell us exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
Personally, I thought it was false. Personally, I thought it was fake. I thought it was just people to get people into that small town of Lexington. Mind you, Lexington has a bunch of beautiful people. The wait staff and, the hostess and the agents that were there, all beautiful and awesome people. I couldn't believe that I would actually consider moving to Lexington. Excuse me. However, engaging into the Cadillac house, I engaged with a spirit. We called him George. However, I engaged with another spirit called Harriet and Isabel.
Isabel, yep.
Isabella, whatever it was, that's the name that came up. Going to room 4, there was a word tomb.
Yep.
On room 4.
Yes.
None of the other rooms came up with names. None of the other rooms came up with different, other entities. But this one just said tomb.
Yeah.
And that was room 4. You'll see in this video, there's some things in there. They're kind of weird. Now, we did put in there what we could put as much as we could in there of the noises, the doors, the chandelier versus the going deaf. Something grabbing my arm versus all this other stuff. The stories that were told, we did add some of sound effects, just so you're aware. It's not like it's actually happening. There was just sound effects. Everything else was legit. Everything else in the basement told us to get out while we were safe.
Yep.
Get out because we were unwanted.
Yes.
But something had to do with the floorboard. But then, as Miranda had spoke, there's actually 2 holes in the floor. If you look, actually look down on the floor, you could actually. And there was times where you could see light flashing, or a light would turn on.
You're right.
So
Exactly.
in the midst of everything that we were doing, we actually get October 4th. We actually get to go back to Lexington, actual Lexington, not Port Huron.
Yeah.
We actually get to go to Lexington. We actually get to stay the night. And one of the things that the person said was, "Well, what hotel do you want?" Me and Benjamin actually said, "We want Cadillac House,
Yes.
and we want either room 4 or room 8, because that's where the most action happens." And personally, we're not scared. Personally, we are getting down to the nitty gritty of, okay. There was talk about somebody putting shots outside.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's another thing.
So I want to find out for real if that actually happens. But I want to do it my way. I'll pour a shot for myself and pour a shot here, and I'll sit here and wait.
And that's okay. So just to let everybody know, too, what up, Moyo? What up, Esther? Just to let everybody know, too, we weren't able to go in any room at the time because they did still have guests there. And one of the rooms was under
Actually, number 4 was under maintenance.
Maintenance, that's what.
But I think it was just because they didn't want people in there. That's just my guess. Sorry. Hello, Lexington. Hello, everybody out there.
Hello, everybody.
Port Huron and Holland, Grand Rapids, Lansing, everybody watching. What's up, Daisy? How you doing?
No, Moyo, it didn't touch any of our naglets.
But you will see that it did turn my hand purple.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's so
you will see the difference of it. So just hope you guys watch the whole video. That way you have a better understanding of what this hotel/house, if you will, what they have to offer. Yet it's actually something that is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The food is great. I heard the food was awesome. We didn't have a chance to be there to eat the food. We had other plans to take pictures and videos at another event.
Right.
However, we will have that chance soon.
Yes. So let me explain the video before we show it, because there's a lot of things that there was some stuff that we weren't able to do because, again, there was guests there, so we couldn't be too loud.
We didn't want to scare the guests either.
Well, that too. We did actually have a couple people that were asking us, "Well, what are you doing? What about, what's going on?" And we told them, "Oh, we're just doing a little ghost investigation." And they were like, "Oh, that's cool. That's interesting." So, we felt, and that was the thing too, we felt welcomed.
They are so
in Lexington. It was fun.
They were so loving. It was exciting.
Really, really nice people.
Some people you talk to, and they're like, "Why are you here? We don't have time for you here." These people made time for everything that was going on.
Like they wanted us there.
Wanted us there.
Like,
I feel at home now.
And here's the thing too,
I'm
is that two of the people, two of the people that are in this video are employees at the hotel. That they did give us permission to film them and be on video. So, again, they're going to have some stories. They're going to explain the situation about the hotel, and we'll just watch the video and hope you guys enjoy it. More to come. Again, we're going to spend the night there and actually get some overnight footage and see what we can find, see what we can come up with.
Well, actually, Amanda was talking about, I keep calling it the Widow's Peak, but it's called the Widow's Walk.
Yeah.
Okay, but it just sounds better, Widow Peak, because you had to peek out to, the lake. Widow's, I don't know, I guess Widow Walk is like you got to walk all these stairs just to get out.
Just to get
out. I get it. However, Amanda spoke about these entities and about the things that happen, and half of that stuff that we were witnessing was correct. Half of the stuff that Miranda was talking about was correct.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went deaf for 1 year. I couldn't hear nothing. And I actually asked the entity, George would be the main character in this video.
Yeah.
George was actually shot because of his mouth. He was a mouthy person.
Yeah.
So I guess a watchman or something. I mean, the things I got there was it was a watchman, and George was being ugly, and he was shot in the head. So, in all being again, this is all entertainment purposes. I ask that if you are scared of the little things of presence of spirits, I don't watch the video, but we hope you do and get through it. Everything that we show is real. The thing that got us the most was the fact that it said my name, and you'll hear it in the video. You'll hear my name being said over the spirit box. Mm-hmm. And there's other things that were happening. They talked about the floorboard. They talked about us not being wanted. It was very crazy. So
yeah, it was very, very interesting. See, I'm fascinated with stuff like this because I always wanted to investigate an old hotel like that, like even be in one, and to get the opportunity to do that was very cool.
So just so you're aware, if you see right here, sorry, we're going this way, right here. Excuse me. This is the Cadillac House. This was in Lexington, Michigan. Mm-hmm. So if you put up your hand, like let's do the old map. I'm sorry, this way. We were right here. Okay.
Over more.
Holland's over here. We're over here. I don't care. They get the gist.
They'll get the gist of it.
So
just look up Lexington,
we're the
Michigan.
other side of. So we went from one lake to another.
Right, pretty much.
So
we literally drove across this country.
It was, again, that drive was tedious because it was hot, no AC, mm-hmm. and the person in front of us was doing 10 miles an hour while everybody else was a mile ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to run them over.
And this was in the construction area. So,
but anyways,
we got through it. We're happy to be here, but we are even more excited to get back.
Okay, so again, we feel like we got some stuff that we could show that is obviously in the video. So we hope you guys like it. Let us know what you think. Even if you don't believe in stuff like this, just enjoy it.
Again, if you're a high-ranking Christian and this, if you're against it, then don't watch it. You don't have to say anything. Just all you got to do is flip and scroll.
Or just eat popcorn.
It will be exciting. The stories are awesome. Miranda did a great job, and so did Amanda. Mm-hmm. They did a really awesome job, and they were very respectful and loving, so it was awesome to be there, just to hear the stories. That 3-year-old is the one that killed me.
Yeah, that one was weird. And you'll hear that story as well.
You'll hear that story in there. It's going to be a very short story, but you'll hear it. So anyway, Ben, are you guys ready to hear this? Because we're ready. We've been ready since 4 o'clock in the morning since this video has been done. So we've been ready and waiting for you guys. I hope you guys were waiting for us. So again, we're going to play this video. Hope you enjoy it. It is a 40-plus minute long video. Just be patient and watch it through. Ben, whenever you're ready, bud.
Go ahead. All right. So let's go ahead and get this started. So here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here in Lexington, Michigan at the Cadillac Hotel Restaurant. We were told way in Holland that this place was haunted. So we got invited to come over here. We're actually staying in Port Huron. So what it is that we came here to see if we can catch anything. We did catch some EVPs, or like some, what do you call those? Entity type thing, where it was telling us different names. Harriet, what was the other one?
Harriet, Isabel.
Isabel and George. George is the main person that haunts this place. So, I mean, we're going to come back here later tonight to get a little bit more night footage and bring it back to Holland with us. Not the ghost.
Not the ghost.
But the footage. And, have fun with it, because this is what we wanted to do. We are creating some episodes for our podcast so that people can enjoy it and get a bit different experience of what we do on location. So go ahead and check it out on the Ben Herrera and Starlito show coming up on Thursday with our paranormal episode. So one thing that happened to me while we were in there was I felt like something was behind me, like I was looking over my shoulder. I felt like something right here, and which would be my right. And then when we went in the basement, it felt really heavy down there.
Very.
Like something was pushing on me. Like I was walking, like I walked into something. And you'll see the footage that I'm talking about when I was talking to you with the alcohol behind me. I felt like when I went like this, like something went like that too. But who knows? We don't know. Maybe any footage that we'll go over, maybe we caught something we don't know yet. So again, when we get back to Holland, we'll put this video together and then we'll show you guys, share it with you on the Ben Herrera and Starlito show. Every Thursday night, Paranormal Night, don't forget about that.
Paul is actually calling right now.
So say that one more time, Renee.
Amanda Caravona, General Manager.
Yeah, I'm actually in the Widow's Peak.
The Cadillac House in Lexington, Michigan.
One.
Okay, so right now we're in the Widow's Walk. That's where wives used to come to basically see if their sailor husbands are coming home. But we have a ghost named George. George supposedly was murdered here in the late 1800s. And what a lot of people say in the rooms is they hear people pacing throughout the night, walking up and down to the point where they ask to move rooms because it gets so bad that they can't sleep. Number 4 and room 8 are the worst. The biggest thing reported in number 4 is a woman came downstairs and she was absolutely mortified. She said when she was in the shower, she felt a burning pain on her leg, and when she looked down, there was an S. And then when she got out of the shower, it was gone. Supposedly George's last name started with an S. I don't remember exactly what it is, but supposedly that was an S. And then room 8, there's a lot of, the water turns on suddenly, the lights will flicker, and it scares people, and they don't want to stay in those rooms. So they'll ask to leave. So.
Anything other information that you would tell somebody if they were to, because you can rent rooms here, correct?
We have 23 rooms.
23 rooms. And
23
so
rooms.
when your guests come in, what is the first thing you would tell them?
Well, normally when our guest comes in, we tell them it's a historic building. It is historic to the governor. She has a little plaque on our wall. We do tell them that if there's anything concerning about their room, absolutely just let us know, and we will move their room if they want.
And this building was built when?
1860.
1860?
1860.
And horses and carriages were through here, and they waited for sailors. And right behind you is Lake
Huron.
Lake Huron. Okay. So they would look out this window and look for ships to come in to see if their husbands would come home.
To see if their husbands come home. But it's called the Widow's Walk because most of the time their husbands weren't coming back. So that's why it was widows.
Okay.
So
what we are going to do is we're going to take a look.
So, doing the investigation here, you said earlier that you witnessed things. So, what have you witnessed?
So, starting out, it really wasn't anything crazy. You would hear random, things on the floor or something like that. It wasn't anything spooky. You just kind of brush it off. But it did get to a point where, like, a light would turn on behind you, and then you'd turn around, look at it, and it would shut off. Or you'd go in the basement, and the lights would shut off behind you, like in the shift, where nobody else is here but me. Last night I got a video. I was in the bar, and usually when I walk in the bar, the music shuts off 90% of the time. And as I'm walking through the bar, I was grabbing a drink of water, and I look up, and one of those lights that I had showed you guys previously had lit up. Just randomly lit up. I walked over by it. I put my hand over it, shut right off. Walked, and I got this all on video.
Okay, every stable has a light. Besides that one, but yeah. Some of them are going. Then it'll stop. Like, yeah, see, now it stopped. Crazy.
I walked away, and then I was like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. There was another time, this was probably like a month or two ago, but me and my coworker Jenna, we were the only two in here. It was a dead night. We call a dead night a night where nobody's in the hotel. There's nobody.
It's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect to be.
But yeah, there's nobody in the hotel. You can't get in after 11. That's why I had you guys go in that door. So we were in the bar. I was at this end where I told you guys the hotspot was, and then over here she was locking this door. She had walked through. I watched her lock all of the doors. It was 11 o'clock or later, so nobody could get in. We're just chatting, and these doors are heavy. There's no wind or anything like that I think could push them, but we're just sitting there, and the door swings open and snaps shut, and she just looks at me, and she's like, what was that? And I said, I have no explanation for the things that happen here. It is, like, crazy. There was another guy, I forget his name, I think it was like, I don't know, it was a Brazilian name. He was really cool. He claimed to be, like, an alpha male, so typically, you know, like, you think he's strong and big and whatever.
Yeah.
He stayed here. He ended up staying on the other side here, and one night, it was just a normal night, he woke up, he came down here, and he said, I'm leaving. And we're like, why? He's like, there was a woman sitting at the end of my bed watching flowers across the street. And he left and he quit. He was a food administrator. He has not been back since.
So we actually were doing a EVP type thing earlier when we were here. And he caught a couple of different names. Which one was Isabel and Harriet.
Yeah.
And so we were asking, okay, who are those people? And
It's not doing it, it's just holding me.
Look at the difference in the color. You're turning my hand purple. Let go.
Do you see the print?
Let me go. Look at it.
I mean, besides the fire, it's really warm.
It's two different colors.
That's why I got a headache. That's why I got a headache. Thank you.
Brother. So we're like, has you heard anybody have any of those names familiar?
No, but those are older names. That book is from 1860 with signatures from people who have checked in, and there very well could be some of those names in there. I've done a quick scan through, but nothing crazy. The initial ghost, George, as everybody calls him, he signed in there and he didn't sign out, so that was pretty creepy. But yeah.
Does it say what his last name is?
I don't remember. It does say. I don't remember what it is, and it's also not flipped to that page right now. That is flipped to a page, a specific captain or something signed it, but yeah, I cannot remember if his last name started with an S, I want to say. Yeah, it's on Google if you look at it.
No.
That's crazy.
Strange enough, the lady was taking a shower and she saw an S on her leg.
Yes. So that, I actually know that recently happened, I want to say a couple days ago. One of my coworkers told me about that. She literally got out of the shower and there was an S, and the second she looked back, it was gone, and she said it was burning and it hurt, so.
Shower, it was an S-shaped burn. It was gone the next time that I looked, and I was freaked out. Room 8 said that, and this was in the same night, room 8 said, couldn't get to sleep until 3 a.m. I didn't know why. My racing thoughts and my racing heart was kind of a nuisance. And then loud music. So over there, the music randomly, nobody goes over there unless there is a vent, and randomly the loud, like, radio, not even music, it was like a radio channel, and they're just blaring it over there super loud. I had to go over there and learn how to shut off all the sound systems. But yeah, there's that. I don't think I have anything else in this book. This is a new book, but yeah. It's the showers. We hear a lot of shower stories about, like, the water or being in the shower or even the bath.
My thing said Jennifer, and at the time, the bartender who worked here, he was like, what? And he's like, yeah, my little ghost thing, it said Jennifer. Who's Jennifer? And he's like,
That's weird.
yeah, that's my boss. He's like, I don't, but nobody had ever mentioned her name, so that was kind of a weird coincidence, if it was a coincidence. But later after that, one of my coworkers, she was walking to the back dish pit. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you go way deep in the kitchen, there's a dish pit.
I just see that. Yep.
They were walking back there, and all of a sudden, the rack that's been sitting up there for God knows how long, fell, like, full of silverware, fell off the top of the rack, and she darted back to us. And she's like, "Oh my God, something fell!" And it was loud. It was really loud, but yeah, it's been sitting there for I don't even know how long. It's just unused silverware. So
that's weird.
Yeah.
See, stuff like that is, like, crazy because, again, I mean, you never know. You're gonna, like, one of those books could go flying off the shelf or no.
That would be great right
I know. Actually, let's.
that'd be like awesome footage.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, George, if you're here,
now. Yeah,
go
George.
ahead and throw on the book.
Come on, Georgie Porgy.
Or turn one of the candles up.
Should I make him mad?
Okay.
Because he's a little girl.
Let me,
Is he a little girl, George? Or Georgina?
oops, hold on. Georgina. So yeah, this is, I mean, like I said, I love stuff. I love places like this. So, I mean, this, okay, so 1860 to 1960, 100 years old. So this is what, 170 almost? So
Roughly.
I don't feel like adding right now.
Neither do I.
But no, I think, it's like I said on my live, I'm like, this place is, like, the city of Holland wasn't even 30 years old yet when this place was built. So I wonder how old we're here on it.
Nobody else is here, right?
What?
Nobody else is here?
There's people in the hotel upstairs. But...
No, in there.
Oh, no. Oh, that is literally
Right now, how's everybody doing? Are we live?
We're live.
All right. So, we want to apologize. I guess the entities didn't want us leaking out anything, only for the factor that everybody else had power and they had Wi-Fi. Our studio got shut off. The podcast, anyway. Everything they got turned off. So we're like, not even freaking out. We're just trying to figure out what actually happened. However, we are going to continue with the video. We do apologize for, the technical difficulties. We are outside just trying to figure out what was happening. Everybody goes, dude, we're on Wi-Fi. We don't know what's going on. Everything in here, in this podcast room, was shut off completely.
Yeah, like even the TVs went out.
The TVs went out. Our phones went out. Everybody else is out there and they're having fun, and they all have Wi-Fi. And we're like, what the hell? So I don't think the entities are very happy with us at the moment. So we do apologize again. Let's continue on with the video. And we're going to continue exactly where we left off, because just go back into the first episode or the first fragment, and then we'll go continue from there. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We do apologize once again.
I've seen him for 30 years old when this place was built. So I wonder how old we're here on.
Nobody else is here, right?
What?
Nobody else is here?
There's people in the hotel upstairs. But...
No, in there.
Oh, no. Oh, that is literally just me in there.
You record that?
And you hear tapping? Like I'm hearing tapping right now?
Yeah.
I heard that.
It's constant. There's always something.
I heard that too, but I thought it sounded like it
I was trying not to pay attention to it, but it's just eerie.
Can
I glance over there?
Yeah, go ahead. There's nothing crazy in there right now.
I'll edit that out.
No,
I was trying to ignore it, but it's kind of hard to ignore that.
I mean, I heard it too, but it sounded like it came over there, from over there.
You know, you kind of get used to it. Like sitting here, I literally sit here 8 hours. There it is again. I sit here 8 hours all night, and at this point, it's like so just common and it's consistent. This heater, especially, likes to turn on all the time. You will be sitting here. I guarantee you guys will catch it at some point if you wait a little longer. It will turn on. That little, yeah.
What's the heater for?
It's just when it's chilly.
Is it electric or is it gas?
Yeah, it's just a little electric plug-in heater.
Let me get some picture.
Said my name again.
Say Marcos again.
And I got that on video.
Let's get some more shots upstairs.
Yeah, I think we're good down here. They're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Not moving anything.
Is this light on?
We've been warned. Where are you, George?
This is supposed to be haunted by a guy named George, who died in this hotel. And I don't remember what year they said, but this hotel was built in 1860. Guys, did they say 23?
This dude told us we've been warned.
Why are you laughing?
What's so funny, George?
Because we came here earlier, we got some day shots. And just wanted to get some night shots. This is the bar area. Let's go check this one out. Is that the one I said? Let's go check. Lights. Apparently this table right
Where you at, George? Turn the lights off.
here is one that
Turn the lights off.
they keep this candle on. And when it kept going out. The camera here from me recording this here. Whatever these
Who's sitting on the table?
another camera.
Walk around.
Well, that one's recording. All these little cameras.
Who's something on the table?
So that camera recording.
You move anything on the table? You scared?
Like I said, this hotel was built in 1860. This hotel was built in 1860. definitely would love to stay here. Stay here overnight. Like to stay here overnight.
Not super crazy long or anything, but it goes from there to there. That door is just an exit out, but this door here is going to be our dry storage, and then that door is our cellar. And then if you look beyond the washing machines, there's also a concrete room. Nobody's ever been in there, but it's just a random concrete room. And you can actually, there's a hole upstairs and you can see through it, and occasionally the light comes on.
Like I said, what happened?
Put some lights back. Are we invading your space? If you really move something so I know you're here. So where are you? Are you in here? You're back here? No? I'm scared.
Same. Like, what Angela we got? We got Angela watching. We got Amber.
Uh-huh. What are you doing here? Stop. This is the floorboard. This is the floorboard. The floorboard. What's in the floorboard? What's in the floorboard? Are you in here? Come on. Talk to me. Are you in here? Stop. What are you doing? You're off. Why don't you shut one of these doors? Shut the door. Shut this door. You back here? No. Yes? These floorboards you wanted? Say my name again. Say my name again.
Say Marcus again.
I got that on video. Yeah, these are get down here, they're not doing nothing. Not moving anything, not turning anything down. The lights are you know who she is? Say something. Say hi. Hey. Say hi. You're almost there. Go. George. Oh, George, say hi. Say hi, George.
It's crazy. I use the same thing all day long here. What is that?
You should say hi. Hi, George. Good? Good.
Move it. Move the chandelier. Tell Ben to move. He'll listen if you move the chandelier.
If you move the chandelier, I'll get out of the way.
Make it swing harder than it is.
Here, let me get up so I can see better.
Or you're making the lights flicker, but that's not enough. He wants to move, but you gotta tell him to move. Shut the lights on and off, or shake that chandelier so you can move. Well, that doesn't help that Ben's moving anyway. Are you scared? It's just a camera. I want people to see who you are. You scare people. You're scaring them and they need to know why. And I can explain it to them, you can just let me know.
Dude, why is it doing that? You see that? No, why is it shaking like that? Did you see that?
I see it.
Huh?
I see it. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Move it. Turn the light off. Come on. Chair. Come on. You're just scared. Okay. I got dizzy as hell. Of course. So it was your fault. That's why you got shot. Maybe you didn't have such a big mouth. Maybe you went around here scaring people. You didn't be scared of your wife.
Hey, welcome to the Ben Herrera Starlito show. Hey, great news, man. Check it out. We're at the Cadillac Hotel here. We're here in Lexington, Michigan, just north of Port Huron. And I'm going to tell you something. It is haunted. We experienced George, we experienced Harriet, and we experienced Isabel. We got to get into the basement of this place here. And yeah, George does not want us here. However, we're going to come back later tonight. They said we're allowed to come here only just to do our show, and then we got to leave. But we had a good experience today. It was awesome. Going into the basement, I did get deaf. George, or the entity, does not want us there. Told us to leave while it was safe. Isabel, I guess, is George's sister or brother. And Harriet, I don't know who Harriet is. But if you look way at the top up there, it is called the Widow's Peak. Just south of us right now, the Lake Huron. So, yeah, so catch us on the show later tonight, tomorrow, next Thursday. Sorry, this coming Thursday. Come check us out. Love to see you there. Everybody here is excited to watch the show. So come check us out. I'll talk to y'all soon.
What's up, everybody? I hope you enjoyed the show. Look, I don't know what's going on. Earlier, everything here shut off. Wi-Fi, everything shut. TVs turned off. So we were kind of like, what the hell? And so we go outside, talking to people, and they're like, dude, we've been recording, so we still have Wi-Fi. So we go like, what the hell? So we got cut off, which is why we have a second video here. And then actually trying to get it back into the groove here. The video you guys saw was not the video you guys were supposed to see. We stood up till 4 o'clock in the morning editing the video. We had things cut out of it because it was just not, we didn't catch anything in that part. However, this video got put in there somehow. We watched the video prior to putting it on the show. Mm-hmm. So I kind of said, what the F is going on, bro? Because it's like we watched the video right here, right in front of us, right before the show.
Hours ago.
So we're trying to figure out how that got put into the shot here.
Right.
And then, things are happening really weird. So I just got shocked. Trying to turn out the light, never ever has that
happened.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe Bob and Beth are mad, and said that while you're visiting, you visit George, but you don't visit us.
Yeah. So where'd you go? Why did you leave us?
Yeah.
Whatever. Like we said, I know for a fact that we did not have that part in the video, those long sequences, and I think. Oh, because, so last night when we were editing, I noticed this. Because we had this part that I kept having to slide over, and because we were trying to fit something in between that. And so I kept doing that, adding parts, and cutting, and, editing it. And I even told him, I'm like, dude, where'd that big section go that I just pushed to the edge? We don't know what happened to it.
We have no clue what's going on with it.
And so...
But in the midst of it, I'm going to send this to Ben so you guys can watch this.
I'm still mad about that.
So I'm going to send it to Ben. So as we were actually taking video and watching, editing this video and everything else, this is what's happening on the side of us. So it's really weird how things were happening. I think... So Bob and Beth are one of the entities that are here. They're kind, but when you kind of go against them, they start doing things to make you realize that they're still here.
Yeah.
So we're going to play this really quick video. Something that I kind of just look over my shoulder, and I see this badge moving. So this is actual proof of badges moving. Don't know what the heck's going on. So really quick, let's play it real quick. It doesn't want to play.
Okay, here we go. Here's that video real quick. This one's called The Badge.
The Badge.
And again, our air is not on.
The air is not on. There's nothing blowing. There's nothing moving. But this badge is moving.
Just very, obviously what you see on screen. So we don't know. It's, it's. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it is a big deal when that's the only thing moving. And there's other stuff hanging on the wall right there. So.
Again, the air ducts were off. The air was off. AC was off.
There's not even an air duct right next to that either, anywhere near that, in that room. It's on the opposite side of the room. So, yeah.
So this is what we were dealing with last night. So we're kind of thinking that they're not happy that we did this video. Jealousy could be part of it because we went to visit George and not them. So I don't know. It just everything's just getting weirder and weirder by the day.
Yeah.
All week things have been happening and we're trying to figure things out. However, everything getting cut off and only this room was kind of freakish.
So yeah. So we were like we said, we were doing a video. The first part of the episode, we were watching the video and showing everybody, and all of a sudden everything just shut off. For those that are just tuning in, everything shut off, and we were wondering like, what the heck's going on?
Who didn't pay the bill?
Right.
But
so
that wasn't it.
It was, yeah. So I'm thinking
afterwards. It was just our equipment. Our equipment is what got shut off. Everybody else out there and in the music booth, everything was working.
We literally sat here in the dark, and I was like, well, I guess we're not doing anything tonight. I was ready to go home.
Well, I was kind of worried about Lexington and the people over at the Cadillac House because they were so excited to watch it, and then that cut us off. And I'm going, bro,
yeah,
what is going on?
Out of all days for it to
out of all days for anything to happen, why today?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, everything turned back on. So, and that's funny because it was just our room.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah,
I hope you guys enjoyed the little short clips there. Things did happen. Things were, and the place is haunted. However, October 4th, we will be back, but we will be staying the night this time. So we will be doing some more investigations with that. So
yes,
hopefully we get a signature from George.
Mr. George, and a proof of him drinking his drink at the bar.
Yes. Was it at the bar or was it just outside the door?
I think it was at the bar.
I think Miranda's the only one who can answer that right now.
Yes, Miranda. If you're still watching, go ahead and.
Was it outside the door or is it at the bar?
Again, Miranda is the employee that
she's the front desk
was very nice, very respectful, allowed us to do some investigating, even joined us on the investigation.
Again, Lexington is full of wonderful people and very beautiful. It was just awesome to, have those smiles. It didn't matter what was going on. They were smiling.
Yep.
And I think if I was actually the owner of that place, I think I would actually hire these girls to actually do exactly what they're doing or get in a higher position.
Exactly.
That's just me. But hey, any person that can smile during this whole thing that's going on with, the haunted house, I believe, anybody deserves something more than what they got.
Exactly. And again, thank you to Amanda Caravona, or Caranova, or what did I say? Did I say that wrong? I apologize.
If you know Ben,
I gotta remember.
Ben is terrible with names. The last name's at that.
Every time.
Say my last name.
Galicia.
See, you can't even say it.
Galicia. Anyway.
You can't even say it correctly.
So, how do you say it?
Not like that. That's why everybody just calls me Starlito.
So,
because I'm the star.
Thank you for the Cadillac House, the staff, the employees, the two wonderful women that wanted to be on camera. We thank you for allowing us to do this. And we look forward to being there again and getting some good footage.
Room four.
So don't run it out to anybody that day.
I will call who I need to call to reserve that room.
I got to check what day that falls on.
Saturday.
October. Is it a Saturday?
It's a Saturday. However, everybody.
So we need a Friday and a Saturday.
Everybody at Cadillac House was beautiful and loving and respectful. And I would recommend if you're going to eat dinner, if you want to go just drive and eat somewhere, I would recommend this place. I would recommend anything that has to do with this place. Even if it's haunted. I mean, hey, you never know. It could be the time that, you find out who you are.
Exactly. But we're going to go ahead. Actually, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do our sponsor video.
Yes,
we didn't get to do that. We'll be right back.
Southside Cuts, located at 375 Columbia Avenue, right here in Holland. They are open weekly from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call them at 616-836-750 your next appointment. If your business is looking to become a sponsor, don't hesitate to call us at 616-405-0542 or 616-85819.
Excellent day. How you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for keeping up and, not giving up on the episode tonight, because we almost did, because we didn't know what the heck was going on.
Miranda said, hey guys, it's a pleasure to having you both. And to answer your question, we leave a shot at the end of the bar. Awesome video.
Sweet.
So just
thank you.
So if you haven't seen yesterday's episode, Miranda, or I think it was earlier that I said it, I want to personally be at the end of the bar with a shot for George and a shot for me. And until that shot gets empty, that shot in front of me will remain there. And once I see that going, I will drink mine and have a shot with George.
Mm-hmm.
If that's allowed.
Yes. So we will definitely be back over there, because that was fun. I love stuff like that. I love places like that. I feel like if we had more relaxed time, I guess you could say, to prepare.
Relaxed time at a haunted hotel? Yeah, good luck.
No, I'm saying like where we could actually sit and plan it out.
Oh, plan it out? Okay.
And,
let's sit where the candle was going on and off.
Yes, that would be good.
That'd be great.
For anybody that did watch the beginning of this episode before we got rudely cut off.
By Beth by
John,
Beth. Was it John or Bob?
George might have been here. We don't know.
I don't know. That'd have been
maybe
creepy.
he did. Maybe that was a spot that he actually got caught on the video and didn't want people to see his face.
But see that door one. So if you guys were paying attention, that door was swinging back and forth. Mm-hmm. So that entity was in that doorway. Now we had the same angle, the same thing on a different camera. Exactly. That light was not there at the door.
No, it wasn't.
So
see, and that's the thing is like, okay. So I kind of want to play that part again, but just to show you know what? I'm going to play it again.
Here we go. So anyway, yes, it did grab me. I did have fingerprints.
Just for those that I
had fingerprints on my arm for about 2 days. It was crazy. It was sore, and yeah, it was just ridiculous how again, I wasn't a believer until things started happening. So
right here.
We're going to show you the door scene again. So pay attention really closely at the entity on the window of the door. You see how it overlaps the window. And then we show you again a door, the same angle, and the light's not there.
Okay. So right here is obviously the bar area. Obviously, as you can tell, there's alcohol. Unless that's some child's play area. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we're looking towards the dining area. And as you can see, I'm going to kind of let go. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Oh, that won't let me move. Maybe because it's not on. Anyway, so right here, okay, I want you guys to remember that shot. So here we go. Right here. Ignore that part. Okay, so before we continue, I want people to understand this. Now, this doorway is into the kitchen. Into the kitchen. And so, as you can see here, right in this area, as you can see, is obviously a window. I got to explain everything because
Some people are
it's
not.
just how we
Yeah,
are.
right.
So if you pay attention to here, just watch what it's doing.
You'll see we'll just play it. We'll tell it afterwards.
So right here. Okay, so pay attention to what we think is a face that appears right here.
The whole face, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
So to me, it's obviously a freaking face. I mean,
We just said that.
it just. Huh?
We just said that.
I know, but it's. I mean, I have to say it twice because it's Two-Face. Okay, so this is the part that, like I said, we felt had to show you guys that again. To those that missed that part, because it was after all that when everything got cut off. Like, it was just weird.
It was weird. Everything was just. We were like excited. We're watching. We're like, everything just clearly just turned off. TVs, everything turned off. So we're just like, what the hell?
Right.
So yeah,
It's just crazy. But yeah, so this video is going to be up on YouTube. I'm actually going to look at the video again because that's not even the one that I remember.
that wasn't the one that we said at the 4 o'clock in the morning finishing.
That doesn't, to me, it was like, why is this longer than what we thought?
Yeah, because this was that clip was supposed to be a short clip, like maybe not even a minute clip, and that was a long clip.
Yeah.
The clip that we edited out of there, and then we watched. Here's that crazy part: is the fact that we did watch it before putting it on here on the show. Now, why is that clip into something that we just previously watched, and it wasn't in there, but we play it and it's in there?
Yeah, that's what I thought was weird because
I'm gonna go home now.
that makes I know, right? I'm scared.
Beth and Bob are really doing the work here.
Really
So
effing with us.
they are, especially in that room where the badge was moving,
Yeah.
and they're just trying to figure this out. So I'm just like, eh.
But yeah.
But anyway, we want to thank everybody for joining in. Again, if you have, if you want to go on vacation, I would actually go to Lexington, hit up Cadillac House, hit up their restaurant, hit up the bar, have some fun, enjoy some new people. Enjoy, these people are just excellently fun. They don't even try to be fun; they're just fun. And again, I wouldn't mind moving there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Just to have a fun-filled
I agree.
time over there. But yeah. Thank you, Miranda, and thank you, Amanda, for a wonderful Saturday night, Sunday early morning.
Right.
Thank you for all your hospitality and your wonderful smiles. I mean, you guys did a wonderful job actually telling the stories, and it was beautiful. However, we are actually going to get there October 4th, and we are going to bring some more equipment and some more cameras, if you will.
Yeah. Better angles.
Better angles than that, cameras that we can just leave as they are and just walk away and figure something out. However, we want to thank everybody for joining in at the Ben Herrera Starlito show. Again, every Thursday night is Paranormal Night, at 8 p.m. So thank you. And, Ben, I'm going to let you take over. Have a good night, everybody.
Alrighty then. What's up, everybody? All right. Again, thank you for tuning in, everybody. We had fun. We look forward to being in Lexington again, hanging out with the staff at the Cadillac House. Again, we thank them.
I
Thank
think
everybody.
we have a drink with all of them.
Yeah.
After the shift ends.
Yeah.
After the shift
After
ends.
you're able to do that. So basically, let's all have fun. Let's enjoy each other's company, and everybody have a good night. We will see you. What is it? Tomorrow night? It's Friday night.
I'll
be here.
Our staff will be at Garibaldi's in Grand Rapids.
Garibaldi's, yep. But everybody have a good night, and we will see you. We will see him Monday, but then I'll be here Friday night.
Are you
and-
so?
We're not.
Are you scared? After what happened, you're not scared?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So yeah, everybody have a good night, and we will see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll see him Monday night. So everybody take care, and we'll see you. Have a good
Drop
night.
your headlights on.
And that's it for tonight's episode. Hope you enjoyed. The Ben Herrera and Starlito Show. A Black River Studios podcast. Thanks for watching.